Hi guys, Techie Girl, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something a little different than usual. Instead of doing top 5 lists, we're actually going to be playing a game. This game is called Stronghold Warlords, as you can see. I don't know if any of you are familiar with the Stronghold series, but I've been a huge mega fan since the early 2000s. Firefly Studios has, I think there's 5 Stronghold games. Stronghold Crusader, Stronghold HD, just regular Stronghold, Stronghold 2, Stronghold 3, Stronghold Legends. No, there's 6. 7 including this one, and then there's an MMO that's called Stronghold Kingdoms, which started out as a great game, and after playing it for 10 or 15 years, I just recently quit playing it a few months ago because it's become extremely pay to win, and massive groups are paying crap tons of money a month to dominate the maps, and it's just not fair or fun for anyone else, and I can't justify spending hundreds of dollars a month on a game that's free, and I'm not going to, so that's disappointing. And Firefly wasn't very good about moderating the community at all to prevent these kinds of things from happening, and evidence came out in game that there were actually people who worked at Firefly that were contributing to the cheating, and I just got to a point where I said, you know what, I like the game, it's fun to build, it's fun attacking, but I'm just done with it. So I went on vacation mode in the game and never went back. There's been a few times I've thought about reloading it to see if any new maps are available, but I just don't feel like dealing with all this stupid stuff, so I don't know. And then I found out that they were releasing this game, and I've been kind of loosely following it on YouTube for the game mechanics. I just hope that I didn't just spend $30 on a game that ends up being like their Stronghold 3 was, because that game was just simply horrible. But the other games have been some of my favorites. The very first Stronghold I ever played, I picked up at a Walmart for $10 because I was just looking for a new game to get into, and I was like, screw it, it's $10. If I like it, cool. If I don't, whatever, it's $10. Well, I took it home, and a few days later I put it in the PC and installed it and started playing it, and man, I was hooked. I was so addicted to that game, I loved it. I played through the whole thing in 3 or 4 days. And since then, in the last, 20 years, I've actually played that game from start to finish a few times. Like, it's one of those games you can play it and beat it, and then a few months later, you just feel like playing it, because it is kind of fun, even if it is a little repetitive at times. So, Stronghold Warlords just came out and was released by Firefly on, I believe it hit Steam on the 10th of March, so it's been out for about 8 days. I haven't went online and seen if anybody's streaming it or doing YouTube videos of it, because I didn't want to ruin the experience for myself, and I didn't really have the money to purchase it until now. So I went ahead and bought it, and I figured, hey, I've been doing these top 5 lists on YouTube, and I'm sure at least some of the people who follow me are in the games, and I thought maybe you'd like to check it out too. So we're going to jump right into it. This is Stronghold Warlords. And I guess we'll start with the tutorial, because I don't know what controls have changed. It's been quite a while since they've released any new games. But I'm really excited to play it, and I'm really hoping they've redeemed themselves from Stronghold 3 and Stronghold Kingdoms. So let's check it out and see what we got.
Welcome to your Imperial Castle, Your Highness. Here you will learn how to run an estate and keep your population content. To scroll around the map, push the mouse pointer to the edge of the screen. The mouse wheel zooms the map, and if you press and hold, your stockpile is an important storage building containing a wide variety of goods. Left-click on the stockpile icon. Then left-click on an empty space on the ground to place it.
I know from experience it does matter where you place your stockhold and your granary. Starting out, I know we'll need trees. Lots and lots of trees, so we'll stick it over here close to the trees. It looks like that might be iron or something too, I can't tell yet. So we'll stick this down, let's do it here.
Wood has been transferred from your starting goods into your stockpile and is now available to use in construction. Placing other storage buildings will later bring down other starting goods. For the castle to really take off, we will need to bring in peasants. At the moment, we are unpopular and the peasants' instincts are to leave our castle. Examine the popularity area, and we will remedy this situation. That tax rate is the problem. High taxes provide lots of gold, but will make you unpopular. Reduce the tax rate to no taxes. That will bring the peasants back.
There's gonna be some parts in this game that just take a while because you have to wait for the timing of the game, and when I'm going back into the edit, I might speed it up. I don't know, we'll see.
We are now in positive popularity, and peasants will come to our castle. The higher our popularity, the faster they will come. However, should we ever become unpopular again, they will leave. Peasants are very fickle in my experience. If you ever need to boost popularity in a hurry, we can reduce the tax rate further to bribe our peasants with gold instead of taxing them. A more sustainable source of popularity is feeding our people. Click on the food buildings icon. Now left-click on the granary icon. Then left-click again on another empty spot to place it.
The granary you're going to want to put near where you're going to have fields and stuff. Depending on what they let us build in this one. Let's
Excellent.
pick here.
The granary has now received its starting goods. Now we can really encourage our peasants by setting a generous ration level for rice. Set the rice ration level on the popularity controls to normal. It's time to start expanding our town. At the moment, we have some peasants waiting in front of the keep. Let's give them some work to do. Click on the industry buildings icon. Now click on the wood camp and build 4 wood camps near the bamboo trees.
See, you want to build this near
you can
your
right-click to stop placing buildings.
stockpile. 1, 2.
Ah, notice how the idle peasants have automatically become woodcutters. This is a good thing, Your Highness, as there is usually a lot of wood needed in the construction of a village. Your Highness, I can see a problem brewing. Left-click on the granary you built earlier to open its information panel. The trouble with feeding our peasants, Highness, is that our rice stocks are dwindling. Rice is a staple food, and our people will be very unhappy if they do not have any. We could reduce our rice ration level, or buy some more rice, but I suggest we start rice production at the castle.
Sounds
Now
good to
let's get
me.
our rice farms up and running. Click on the food buildings icon and place down 3 rice fields near the granary.
In prior games, I learned that you want to try to like leave spaces between your community buildings so you don't get traffic pileups, and I try to put a space
Well
every
done,
so
Your Highness.
often.
Our granary will soon fill with rice. Let's add some variety to our crops. Go to the build menu and place down 2 vegetable fields. Once these vegetable fields get going, we will be able to raise vegetable rations for extra popularity. However, we can already set the vegetable rations rate before any vegetables are delivered. Go to the popularity tab and set the vegetable rations rate to normal.
That's cool. In the prior games, it was like, if you wanted to change the rations, it was all or nothing. I like the way they broke it down so you can do different rations of different things more easily. In the other ones, you could turn off individual ones or turn them on, but you couldn't change the rate if you know, the rate was overall for all the foods. I just think that's cool.
Now our rations rate will update as soon as there are vegetables in the granary. However, one of our vegetable fields lies idle. This is because we've used up all of our available peasants, and although we are popular, peasants will not come as there is no more room. This keep gives us space for 8 peasants. We can add more space by placing houses. Go to the build menu and place down a house.
I tend to prefer to put my houses near the keep, or off in some spot where no enemies can get to them. It's like a glitch in the game. It doesn't really matter where you put the houses, as long as the houses exist, your population continues to work. So if it's on a map with limited space, I'll stick it in spots where I can't put anything else, because people can't get to them. But for tutorial's sake, I'll put them over here by the keep.
Very clever, Your Highness. You have solved the population issue. What's more, you have increased your popularity because peasants like living in high-quality houses. Higher quality houses will increase popularity, but are more expensive than lower quality houses.
Duh.
Click on the military buildings icon and place a barracks. We are going to arm some of the peasants.
Oh no, pitchforks at the ready. I'll just stick it here, I'm not sure.
Now left-click on the barracks to open its interface. With no weapons made, we can only arm our peasants with primitive tools. Click and create 5 spear tribesmen.
Well, you get to start off with spears, that's good. I mean, spearmen suck regardless, but... How many? 5.
Our troops are ready, and just in time. It appears that a ferocious tiger has been sighted near the village. This is having a poor effect on popularity. Let's kill that tiger and restore calm to the castle. Select all your tribesmen by holding down the left mouse button and dragging a box around them. Now right-click on the map to move your selected troops to the highlighted area.
They move at a nice speed. In some of the beginning games, it felt like forever waiting for your troops to get somewhere.
Now our men are in range. Right-click on the tiger to order our men to attack him. Well done, Your Highness. I can see you are a natural leader of men. I think my work here is done and the tutorial over. Would you like to continue here for a little while longer?
Yeah, for a minute, because I want to see
the
something.
Tutorial at any time. Click on the game menu button and choose Quit to Main Menu. Good luck, Your Highness.
I want to see... In the other games, you could group your army units by holding down Control and hitting different number buttons. So I want to see if that works in this one. Control 1. Alright, click off. Ha! It does. Sweet. Alright. So, where's the game menu? Settings, I think. Quit the main menu. Alright. Tutorial out of the way. Let's jump straight into some campaigns. Difficulty level. I mean, I could probably beat it on hard. But like I said, it's been a while. I'll just do normal. Have you played Stronghold before but not for a while? Or are you finding easy... What? An experience crafted for those unfamiliar with Stronghold games and what makes them tick. This difficulty level offers a great balance between strategy and story. Have you played Stronghold before but not for a while? Or are you finding easy just a little too easy? Oh, okay, got you. Step up the difficulty to give your enemies more of a chance and you more of a challenge. Stronghold games are traditionally deemed to be quite hard. This is the difficulty level we all aspire to beat at Firefly. The AI is crafted to be firm but fair. If you have mastered a number of Stronghold games before, then this is the difficulty level you may want to start on. We're going to start on normal because it has been a while. So, let's see. Jungle Kingdoms. Thuc Phan. So I am not good at Asian pronunciation, so I'm going to do the best that I can. 1. A new king. After the death of the king of the Thuc clan... Is it Thuc or Tuck? I don't know. After the death of the king of the Thuc clan... I'm going to say Tuck. After the death of the king of the Thuc clan, responsibility for his people has fallen on the shoulders of his son, Thuc Phan.
Through generations of rule over the Van Lang kingdom, the Hung kings have overseen many improvements in technology and industry, with reliable irrigation methods securing rice as a staple crop to support a thriving population. But their dynasty is also marked by ongoing campaigns of war, which have suppressed the villages and towns of this land. Eager to continue expansion, the Hung king turns his gaze to the tribes in the north, and his armies march to the frontiers. North of Van Lang, many tribes flourish on the fertile lands at the base of the mountains. But the Thuc tribe is in a precarious position.
Thuc, okay.
Their leader has died, and now his son, Thuc Phan, must take on the role of king at a young age. His people are proud and resilient, with battle-hardened warriors. But the neighboring tribes believe they have spotted a moment of weakness. They see the new ruler as inexperienced, and have combined their forces to unseat the new king with an immediate attack.
Cool. That's the other thing that caught me about the Stronghold series, is because it's not just a game. I'm a history buff, and it adds in history to the gameplay, which I think's cool. And a lot of it's accurate. I've actually researched some of it in prior games. Let's see. Briefing. Survive. Survive the invasions from the jungle. Build. Expand your economy. Conquer. Capture warlords in nearby states. Hints. Move all the troops in the village to where the attacks are coming from. Place blowpipe tribesmen on top of the cliffs for a height advantage. Oh, is that like a dart pipe? Is that what that is? Attack a warlord to bring down their health until they kneel. Move some troops next to the kneeling warlord to demand their obedience. This is different. Use diplomacy points to issue edicts to capture warlords. You can capture warlords in any order. There's definitely going to be a learning curve here. You might see me fail a few times. Let's see. I'm really digging the sound effects in this one.
A message from Thuc Phan.
To me, my warriors! We will win this day!
Highness, our numbers are strong, but there are troops holding back. I suggest you take the warriors near our keep and bring them into the fray.
Một ngày tuyệt vời để chiến đấu.
We have fended them off, but more are coming. I suggest reinforcing our numbers before they arrive, Highness.
Vâng,
Our numbers are bolstered. How reassuring. And just in time, I see troops on the horizon.
một ngày tuyệt vời để chiến đấu. Đi thôi.
Thuốc độc của chúng tôi cực mạnh.
You always want to protect your lord. You always want to send some kind of ranged troops to the top of your keep
A
when you
message from
first
Thuc
start.
Phan.
Well defended, my friend. Your command fills me with pride. Now, you must show that you can run a village with equal skill.
Remember, Highness, that we must keep popularity high to attract new peasants. Maybe plant more rice fields to allow us to feed the peasants more. They seem to appreciate this.
Duh. I appreciate food. I don't know about you.
With these farms all in place, bountiful harvests will be delivered to the granary, and we have the option to increase rice rations. This will deplete rice stocks faster, but also improve your popularity, Excellence.
We'll let them get producing so we see how many are made daily before we play with that. What's this? Taxation. Meat, tea. I'm just wondering what else they have. Clothing. Housing. Huh, I like that the yin yang's the fear factor. I do like the interface so far. They do seem to have improved on a few things. Let's send some troops down here because they like to mix it up sometimes.
Chúng tôi nên làm gì? Lần theo đường đi.
We might actually need to build another one. We'll let it run for a minute, see if that goes up. I don't think it's going to, though. I'll just build another one, screw it. As far as food in these games, oh crap, I didn't mean to do that. As far as food production in these games, I've always felt it's better to go for overkill. Oh, you gotta click on them to see it, okay. I do like the gameplay mechanics so far. We need to get some wood going, right? Because I don't see any. Where should I take from? I don't want to lower our defenses, you know, the trees are kind of natural defense. Okay. Let's do one here. Plus we don't want the enemies to break through and get to them. And one there. And then do some down on this side. That's one there, so I'm not going to build another one. I don't even remember what half of our objectives were. I'm just kind of playing
With such generous
to
rice
figure it
rations,
out.
your popularity has risen. This means we can raise taxes and bring more gold into the treasury.
Gold's nice. Raise your tax rate.
Our village economy is flourishing. However, we are now running low on wood. I would suggest placing some wood camps, sire.
I already did that.
A message from Thuc Phan.
It is time to stop cowering and look outwards. Let's see what your warriors can do.
By capturing the neighboring warlords of this region, the king can send a stark message to any who still challenge him. Each warlord must be defeated in combat before he will swear loyalty to you. We are under attack!
That one looks pretty weak, though. He's the only other one. No, there's two. He's more defended. We'll take him first. That looks good.
Xin cứ nói. Chúng tôi lên đường.
I have no idea how any of the troops in this game fight or anything. This is a whole new theme for Stronghold. I'm pretty sure we outnumber him enough, though. Alright, now let's go take him out. The lords tend to be pretty tough. I'm probably going to have to end up sending more spearmen. So, I'm glad they move fast.
Chúng ta sẽ thắng.
That should do it. 'Cause they can sit here and keep chipping away at him until they get there. Alright, stand next to the warlord to capture him. Got him.
And yours to command.
This warlord is now under your command, Excellency. Click on the Warlords button to open the Warlords map.
Hang on a second. Achievement unlocked. I had to do something on my desk. Alright, the Warlords tab.
This map shows an overview of the whole battlefield. Your estate is marked with the icon of your lord. The other estates are held by local warlords and can be captured to acquire strategic advantages. Click on your newly captured warlord to view the edicts available to them.
The pig. Increase diplomacy points. Alright. Upgrade warlord. Request shipments of rice. Request shipments of vegetables. Request shipments of meat. Upgrade this warlord to unlock and improve edicts and improve their perk. Periodically sends shipments of goods to the player's estate. Rice 6, shipments 12. Every 10 seconds. 6 vegetables, 12 shipments every 10 seconds. Let's request
Your
vegetables.
goods have been sent.
A smart move, Highness. The shipments are on their way. Each warlord type has a unique set of edicts available, as well as a unique perk when under your control. A message from Thuc Phan.
With honor, the Thuc clan rises. You have proven my trust is well placed, but we are not secure here yet.
We must capture one more warlord before the neighboring tribes leave us be. It's good to have friends, I'm told.
But we can't grow vegetables ourselves, that's why I chose for him to send us vegetables. Alright, now we need to capture another warlord.
Chúng ta nên đi đâu? Một cuộc săn đuổi.
We're gonna go for this one over. He got more troops now. How do I get there? I want to make sure I'm not gonna have to march through this one to get to that one, and I am. So we'll take this one next. We're gonna need more troops than last time, so
Recruits needed, Highness.
And we'll bring these guys
Tôi rất
back,
trung thành.
because that guy's pretty safe.
Đôi chân của chúng tôi đang di chuyển.
How do I get to him, though? There. Oh, okay. I wouldn't have to go through him, because I can go up this way. Gotcha. So we'll go for this one.
Ok.
10 and 5. They might do it.
Đi thôi.
So I'm trying to be smooth about moving the screen, but I'm a little OCD, so I tend to twitch it around a lot.
We are under attack.
It seems like they're set on aggressive stance by default, so just moving them close to where you want to go, they're going to start attacking anybody in a certain range of them. I'm probably going to need to send more. So I'm just going to go ahead and go make some.
Recruits needed, Highness.
Toàn bộ lạc, đứng lên. Chúng ta là những con mãnh hổ.
That should cut it. We'll see. Where are they at? There. You guys take forever.
Ngọn giáo chúng ta rất bén nhọn.
Got it.
I am yours to command.
A message from Thuc Phan.
Another warlord is ours. The spirit of the Thuc clan stands unbroken once more.
Victory. And I'm gonna leave that right there for tonight, and we will pick it up where we left off in the next video. So if you're enjoying the game, give it a like, and if you don't want to miss an episode, make sure you subscribe to the channel.